Well, this is big news. We are having Dragon Age the Veilguard being exposed for how terrible of not just we know the sexualities, the non-binary and binary thing has been going on, but now we're actually getting the nit and grit of the game when it comes to the story, as well as even the dialogue options in game. And let me tell you, they're looking absolutely terrible. And this is all coming from a playtester that went on record to another YouTuber in which he gave his experience on playing the game. And before we do get into this article, please don't forget to subscribe, like or dislike, it doesn't matter. It helps his channel, and I much appreciate it. So, alleged Dragon Age the Veilguard playtester reveals how ultra woke the game really is, beginning with non-binary Kunari companion. An alleged Dragon Age the Veilguard playtester broke his NDA to reveal how ultra woke the game really is, beginning with the fact that the Kunari companion Tash identifies as non-binary. The fall from grace when it comes to BioWare has to be studied. This was a company that was able to put out solid and quality games within their past releases to now just completely doing a 180 and switching up their entire processes and introducing things that a lot of people don't like. And I don't know if it's the ESG loans that they're after or what, but again, these developing companies continue to pander or try to dive into this small marketplace for the modern audience, and it continues to fail time and time again with a lot of these new releases, especially what we saw with Concord, with Dustborn, and even right now Unknown 9 Awakening. And again, these are smaller indie dev studios, but still, it just shows you that the modern audience isn't there and they continue to fail, but they still go after them. And it continues. The playtester shared his information with YouTuber Nar, and it began with the Quinari campaign Tosh. He stated, "She told me that I am non-binary person. How the hell that a fantasy game in Thetis have the word non-binary? She said that I don't like men and I don't like women. I identify myself as non-binary just like that." And again, this could take you out of the immersive world when it comes to these fantasy worlds that have been built. And a lot of times people want to play these games to escape reality, not be brought back into reality. And when you're having these terrible dialogues between characters, it's going to take you out of the game. And it just shows you how incompetent a lot of these people are as we continue on. From there, he discussed romance options available in the game and implied that they are gender locked. So if you choose male pronouns, you can only romance the two female characters that are the dwarf Harding and the female mage Neve. However, if you choose non-binary as pronoun option, you can romance all the characters. Regarding the pronouns he detailed, of course, there is pronouns. They shove it in your throat just like Starfield. Same thing. And it really seems that BioWare actually put the pronouns above all else when it comes to their gameplay or even their character models. So we've seen a lot of character models just looking absolutely atrocious. They don't even seem to be finished yet with the way they look. Again, these are probably, I don't know if they're pre-renders or what, but they just look absolutely terrible. But it just shows you where these people's heads are at. They don't care about creating quality product games. They care about having individuals saying that they're non-binary. I'm sorry, but in the real world, I don't think when you're speaking face to face with someone, they're going to tell you straight that I am straight or I'm LGBTQ plus. I don't think that's how it works. I'm pretty sure as time progresses, you and your mind can somewhat develop a concisive conclusion as to their sexuality. And there's a lot of games out there that are able to implement these types of characters in a good fashion, that as you're playing with these characters, you're able to see how they are and what they feel and what they like, and you get an idea for them. But here we're just having these unnatural instances of dialogue exchanges just telling you for what it is. It makes absolutely no sense. And it continues. As far as the game's story, he described it as baffling. He then went to point to Sola's role. They put him on the side. He's basically in the fade, and basically we will talk to him every now and then, and that's it. And at the end of the game, there is something that is going to happen. Next, he shared there is two elven gods. One of them is Gilanan, and he will make another dark spawns, and the other one, Elganon, He was trying to take the elves and basically enslave them again, something like that. He noted that it was just disappointing after disappointment. And again, this is the same leadership that continued to praise the work that they are doing, even though the work has been absolutely terrible when it comes to Anthem, Mass Effect, Andromeda, and now we're also going to be seeing it with the Veilguard being absolutely terrible. And what are they going to learn? They're going to learn absolutely nothing from their failures, and they're just going to continue to pile on those failures into new products, into trying to create something that isn't going to blend well with the vast majority of the audience. Because then again, a lot of these characters are trying to make it seem as if they are part of reality. A lot of the female characters are male characters, when in fact they aren't. They're trying to make them look ugly on purpose, and it is still backfiring on them when people call them out for it, and yet they still continue to ignore it. And then again, these developers know what they are doing. They're being told what they should do, and they're trying to execute those ideas, even though they know it's going to backfire against them and probably going to cause them the possibility to lose their jobs. And with all that in mind, don't forget to subscribe, like or dislike, share, comment, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Bye bye.